is for the Dream Masters BA MMA Grand Prix Championship. Because after tonight, there will be no question. And, of course, our top stars here and some newcomers as well getting a huge opportunity in this matchup. We have some of the best fighters in the world on our roster. And here comes the King of Bling, Elijah Furton, making his way to the ring. That's actually for the Case of Fate. Big Elijah Furton, multiple-time champion last year. Been an absolute dominant champion. And, of course, that's a lot of bling right there for Elijah Furton. Great reaction here for the young man from Sacramento, California. And, of course, there's going to be a few other people he knows all too well in this one as well. We have a few debuts here as well, and oh boy, here comes someone who a lot of promise for this young man. We saw him debut on the 4th. Indeed he is. So Jesse the Untamed Weller Jr. is about to wage war here, getting a huge opportunity here in this encounter. His second match ever. Can he become the #1 contender for the BA MMA Grand Prix Championship? Well, that's to be said. We saw his training partner and good friend Connor Stolman earlier. And, of course, fans still getting used to Jesse the Untamed as he is new here and will earn his stripes here, so to speak, and the respect of the audience. This young man already has a win under his belt in his debut. Staring a hole through Elijah Furton. This should be an interesting encounter there. And of course, everyone's strong with the nation. Weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, the relentless Lockwood. So Ryder Lockwood, the Ryder Nation Lockwood, making his way into the ring. He has already become the Universal Champion. And during our Us versus Them specials, as a lot of our guys go out there and capture titles from everybody else, you might see some of them with such things. Ryder make an example out of Roman Reigns, the supposed tribal chief. Ryder Lockwood, extremely talented young man, very tough in the ring. Not only is he dangerous in the BA MMA world, but also the wrestling mat as well. Great combinations there by this hard-working young man. Of course, Elijah Furton knows that all too well as they are training partners. And here comes another newcomer. And this one here, one of the most longest awaited people. Indeed he is. Isaiah, the Natural Trainer, making his in-ring debut. And, of course, how exciting would it be to become a #1 contender for the Dream Masters BA MMA Grand Prix Championship? Represented Team USA, he did in the games not long ago. Tremendous rising MMA star. is set to have a rage of war with the Nightmare Noah Tyndall in real life. On here, it is considered a dream match of sorts, and here comes another individual who needs no introduction, draped in gold. You'll notice that he is also a co-holder of the Dream Masters the Dream Masters Team Warfare Championship, as he and his family winning this year's event back in November. And of course, when you win a title, you hold that title. They're not for grabs once you win them, because you've earned them in that tournament. So, of course, the people get to range those, as Anthony Adele needs no introduction here. He's grown up in the ring here. He's grown up in the ring everywhere. We saw his brothers earlier retain their tag team titles, and I'm sure he would love to be the number one contender for the Dream Masters BA MMA Grand Prix Championship to add to the collection. A lot of these are extraordinary athletes, and they are tough as nails, folks. And this is going to be very intense as we await another individual. And here comes the Lionheart, also choosing to ride his scooter. Dmitry Chernikov making his way, the Lionheart making his way to the ring. And let's face it, this young man has also been on a tear as of late. And he's done tremendous. Some of the best conditioned athlete in the United States. Another rising star in the MMA world. Another future UFC champion. With a lot of promise to play the lead. Here we go. Oh, catches him. So let's go over how this works, folks. It is under MMA rules. So the way it's to be eliminated is by knockout or submission only. The last person standing in the ring will become the number one contender for the BA MMA Grand Prix Championship, which we still have to wait, as we have that match coming up later, as Anthony Adele fires back on Anthony Chernikov, the Lionheart, as the Hunter. And I think that's interesting that Anthony the Hunter Adele is in there with the Lionheart, Anthony Chernikov. A power bomb there, utilizing his size, knee strike. This is the East Coast versus the West Coast at its finest. Sends Dmitry out of the ring from the center of the ring. A lot of power behind the Adele boys, as every so often a cage will open randomly to allow someone else to enter this foray, as Anthony Adele now with Lionheart up with the power. Oh, power bomb on the outside. Going to the outside, and only a moment we're about to have another person join in. Look at this by Dmitry. How about that ankle pick? Nicely done. And we're about to have another person become the third wheel in this encounter. Oh boy. It's the other newcomer, the untamed Jesse Wellen Jr. Oh, side slamming. Look at this. Anthony Adele, always aware of his surroundings, had it scouted and catches him in a Kimura. Jesse gets out of that one, but there's Dmitry from behind. You're going to have your heads on a swivel. German release suplex by the untamed Jesse Wellen Jr. And there's a back elbow for Dmitry. And there's Anthony Adele from behind. Elbow to the back of the head. And this newcomer has got to put up with the likes of these people who have been on the roster for a little bit. Anthony Adele, of course, is going to be the veteran as far as that goes. Dimitri originally was supposed to be part of our 2024 roster as well, but started early, and there's a nice shot there. Tremendous in his striking ability. Oh, paintbrushed Anthony Adele. And there's Jesse Wellen Jr. turning the attention to, and then back into the Kimura on Dimitri. You know, in a one-on-one encounter, it's a lot different. And in a moment, it's about to get even. Oh boy, it's time for Rider Nation to come alive, and here comes some fun and games. This young man, well, fun and games until you're in the ring across from him, because then it's not so much fun and games. Oh, Dimitri catches Anthony Adele with a kick, and now it's even. 4-4, and now for the first time, Jesse Wellen Jr. and Rider Nation Lockwood locking it up, as the Untamed One has got the Nation off the rope, and Dimitri just caught Anthony Adele with a kick. German release suplex by the newcomer. Watch out here. Oh, what a power bomb by the Untamed Jesse Wellen, as Dimitri sends Adele into the ring, and then a right hand by Jesse. Ryder, rear naked choke locked in. Rear naked choke locked in on Anthony Adele, courtesy of Dmitry Chernikov, the Lionheart, as Rider Nation, he's got a Cobra Clutch. Oh, Russian leg sweep on Jesse Wellen Jr. Oh, strikes there. Oh, what a knee strike by the Hunter. Oh, here comes another newcomer. And this is exciting, as the Natural Jesse Wellen, unfortunately, the newcomer, just a little too much for him on this encounter, the first one, but let's give up the respect for the young man. He gave it his all. He made some huge impact, as Isaiah, the Natural Trainer, is in there now. And there's the Kimura lock locked in on Dimitri. I believe it was, I don't know who it was who eliminated Jesse Wellen Jr., but don't worry, folks. That young man is only starting his career. He'll have many more opportunities here, as a takedown there by Dimitri on the biggest member in the roster, Anthony Adele. There's another rear naked choke. He's got that locked in, as Rider Nation Lockwood and Isaiah, the Natural Trainer, locking it up. What a beautiful throw by Ryder. Dimitri's got that thing locked in pretty good. And look at this. Submission locked in, as Rider Nation locking that in pretty deep on Isaiah the Natural. Again, this is his first in-ring debut of sorts. And here comes, last but not least, the King of Bling, who would love an opportunity at the title again. Oh, and Anthony Adele's been eliminated by Dmitry Chernikov, as the Lionheart. Oh, he catches as Isaiah the Natural's got Ryder Lockwood in a tough spot, and there's another vicious kick. Who's been eliminated? Anthony Adele has been eliminated, as we already know about. We're down to the final four already. Isaiah the Natural with a kick to the head of Lockwood, and Dmitry Chernikov trying to make an example out of Elijah Furton's got that arm bar locked in. The Lionheart wanting to be number one contender. Isaiah the Natural lighting up Ryder Lockwood. First time ever, I believe, these two have met out of the ring, as Elijah Furton right hands to Dmitry, catches him with a kick of his own. And Dimitri's been eliminated, but a heck of a performance by the young man, as Isaiah, the Natural Trainer, is in there now, caught between a rock and a hard place. Oh, what a move there. And, of course, Ryder and Elijah know each other very well. There's a nice throw there by Ryder. Working on the arm is Elijah. Now back to Isaiah. And Ryder now takes down. Look at this maneuver. Ryder Lockwood pulling out all stops here. And the newcomers are only just beginning their journey, folks. And let's not forget, we also have our tag team division, and let's not forget also, we know that there are many others involved. Double head knock, meeting of the minds, courtesy of Ryder Lockwood, bringing Isaiah and Elijah together. As Lockwood now locking in Isaiah again. Notice Elijah's not going to get involved because he knows all too well. It's best to stay out of it. And Isaiah the natural, not ready for that, as Isaiah as now Ryder Nation Lockwood submission, and what a clinic. Holy cow. How barbaric was that, folks? Vicious kick there. It was a tremendous matchup by 6 of the top stars, and there are many more. Oh my goodness. Ryder the Nation Lockwood picking up the win. Successful here, and is your number 1 contender for the Dream Masters BA MMA Grand Prix Championship. And that match will come down, but who will be that person? We'll